జ్ఞానం వైరాగ భూషణం
వెంకటనాథార్యం
శ్రీమద్ వెంకటనాచార్యం
వందే వేదాంత దేశికం
వందే వేదాంత వేసికం
శ్రీకృష్ణ చైతన్య
శ్రీకృష్ణ చైతన్య
నిత్యానంద
ప్రభు నిత్యానంద
శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధార
శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధార
శ్రీవాసాది గౌర భక్త బృంద
శ్రీవాసాది గౌర భక్త వృంద
హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ కృష్ణ
కృష్ణ
హరే
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 హరే హరే రామ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే
హరే రామ్ 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 హరే హరే
హరే రామ్ 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 హరే హరే.
Very good. I've said all the good pranams now. Now, can someone sing Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudana? See, we have been singing it since the first class. So, who has been attending since the first class? So, there are some who are attending very regularly, right? I think Gaurav has been attending all the classes.
Yes,
Gaurav, can
Mataji.
you say?
Yes, Mataji. 1 minute.
Huh.
हे माधव हे मधुसूदन दामोदर हे मुरली सोदर हे माधव
दामोदरा हे मुरलीधरा
दामोदर हे मुरलीधन हे
Dara.
धन
Muralidhara. One who holds the Murali is Muralidhara.
मुरलीधर
Ah.
हे माधव हे मधुसूदन मनमोहन हे यदुनंदन. That last one I not got, Mataji.
दीनावना भव भय भंजना
दीनावना भव भय बंचना.
Every line you can sing twice, Kana.
Okay,
Hey
Mataji.
Madhava. Can you sing with me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudhana. Sing along
हे
with me.
माधवा हे मधुसूदना
दामोदरा हे मुरलीधरा
दामोदर हे मुरलीधर
हे माधवा हे मधुसूदना. Sing along with me.
हे माधवा हे मधुसूदना
मनमोहना हे यदुनंदना
मनमोहन हे यदुनंदना मन
भय भंजना
दीनावना भय भव वंचना
मधुसूदना. Okay, someone else wants to try? Let's listen to Sai Shri. She's available offline. She's singing the song. Okay.
हे माधव हे मधुसूदन हे माधव हे मधुसूदन दामोदर हे मुरलीधर दामोदर हे मुरलीधर हे माधव हे मधुसूदन हे माधव हे मधुसूदन मनमोहनाय यदुनंदना मनमोहनाय यदुनंदना दीनावना भव भय भंजना दीनावना भव भय भंजना हे माधवा हे मधुसूदना.
Very good. Hey, everyone clap for Sai Shri and Gaurav. Okay, great. Someone else wants to try? Someone else wants to sing Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudana? Who are all there? Satvik, you want to try? Kritika is there. Who is there? Who wants to try? No one, huh? Okay, we'll proceed then. Gaurav, do you want to try Atma Rama?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Same.
आत्मा रामानंद रमन अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमन अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भव भय बरह वंदित चेरह भव भय बरन वंदित चेरह रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन आत्मा आदिनारायण
आनंद शयना
आनंद शयन सचिदानंद सत्य निनाद
आदिनारायण आनंद
आनंद
शयना सच्चिदानंद
सच्चिदानंद
श्री
सत्य
सत्यनारायण. Okay, very good. That was really nice. Okay, someone
थैंक यू
want to
माताजी.
try Atma Ramanandramana? Okay, Sai Shri is also singing Atma Rama. Let's listen to her.
आत्मा रामानंद रमन केशव हरि नारायण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भव भय जीवलोचन आदिनारायण आनंद शयन आदिनारायण आनंद शयन सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण.
Very good. That's superb. Okay, we have two kids who have sung all the two songs. See, next class I should have more people singing. Okay, I also see other students, some of them are coming regularly. I see Satvik, I see Ritvika and all. Next class you should also sing. Okay, just practice it. The notes is available in the group. Write it down and try to sing. Okay, Kanna? We'll learn one more version today. This is a very beautiful song. Okay, you will like it a lot. This is one of my favorite bhajans. We'll learn that today. Okay. Manamali Vasudeva.
मनमाली वासुदेवा
Manamali Vasudeva.
मनमाली वासुदेवा
Manamala is a mala that Krishna wears. It's a kind of flower, and the mala made out of that is Krishna's favorite. Okay, Vanamali Vasudeva is Krishna's name. Krishna's original birth father, his name is Vasudeva. So he is Vasudeva's son. So he's called as Vasudeva. Vanamali Vasudeva.
मनमाली वासुदेवा
मनमोहन राधा रमणा
मनमोहन राधा रमण
वनमाली वासुदेवा
वनम
मनमोहन राधा रमणा
वनमाली वासुदेवा मन राधा
मनमोहन राधा रमणा.
मनमोहन राधा रमण
He is Radha Ramana. He is Radha Swami. Everyone knows that. And Manamohana, he attracts our mind like this instantly. Just look at him. He's very handsome, no? He attracts us instantly like this. So, Vanamali Vasudeva,
वनम
Manamohana Radha Ramana.
वनमाली वासुदेवा मनमोहन राधा रमण
Manamohana Radha Ramana.
वनमोहन राधा रमण
Manamohana Radha Ramana.
वनमोहन राधा रमण
ससिवधना सरसि जनयना ससिवधना ससिवधना
सचि सचि सचिवदना
सरसि जनयना
सरसि अजयना
ससिवधना सरसि जनयना सरसि जनयना सरसि जनयना
सरसि जनयना
ससिवधना सरसिज नयना
शशिवदना
रामना ससिवधना सरसिज नयना
सच्चिदानंद
जगन्मोहन राधारमणा
गणमोहन राधा रमना
Jaganmohana. Jaganmohana means it's Jagatpati. He is the Lord of the entire universe. We spoke about Lord Jagannath, right? In Odisha, movie we spoke last class. He's Jagannath. He's the Lord of the universe. Jaganmohana. Sasivadhana Sarasi Janayana Jaganmohana Radha Ramana
शशिवदना सरसिजनयना जगन्मोहन
Radha Ramana. Online kids, can you repeat? Sasivadhana Sarasi Janayana
सचिवदन सरसिद रमना
जगन्मोहन राधा रमना.
गगन मोहन राधा रमना
Okay. பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட
ஆத்பதலில் பள்ளி கொண்டு
This is in Tamil, okay? Parkadal means the seas. He sleeps beneath the sea, no? You would have seen in temples he sleeps like this. So he sleeps beneath the ocean, in the bed of the ocean. So பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட
பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்டு
பரந்தாமா ராதாரமணா
வருந்தாம ராதா ரமணா
பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட
பார்க்கடலில் கல்லி கொண்டு
பரந்தாமா ராதாரமணா
வரராம ராம
பரந்தாமா பரந்தாமா ராதாரமணா
பரந்தாம ராம ராதா ரமணா
பக்தர்களின் குறை தீர்க்கும்
Can you repeat it again, Mataji?
Bhaktargal means in Tamil devotees, right? Bhaktargalin kurai means your what do I know? How do I put it in English? All your sorrows and all those, right? See, whatever you lack of, right? So he just vanishes it away. Bhaktargalin kurai தீர்க்கும் பக்தர்களின்
குளிர் தீர்க்கும்
very good. பக்தர்களின் குறை தீர்க்கும்
பக்தகரை குளிர் தீர்க்கும்
ஸ்ரீரங்கா ராதா ரமணா.
ஸ்ரீரங்க ராதா ரமணா.
How many of you have visited Srirangam? You have visited? It's here only in Trichy, right? In Tamil Nadu. Srirangam is one of the prime temples out of the 108 Divya Desams, which is famous for Lord Vishnu, which is where Krishna lies on his bed, right? So, பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட பரந்தாமா sorry பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட
பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி கொண்ட
பரந்தாமா ராதா ரமணா
பரந்தாம ராம ராதா ரமணா.
பக்தர்களின் குறை தீர்க்கும்
பக்தர்களின்
தீர்க்கும்
ஸ்ரீரங்கா ரமணா.
ஸ்ரீரங்கா ராதா
தேவா
మనమోహన రాధా రమణ
వాసుదేవా మనమోహన రాధా
పరదామ వాసు
వనమాలి వాసుదేవా
మలమారి వాసుదేవ వరమారి వాసుదేవ
వనమాలి వాసుదేవ
వనమాలి వాసుదేవ मनमोहन
शशिवर्णा
शशिवदना
सरसिजनयना
सरसिजनयना
जगन्मोहन राधारमणा
घनमोहन राधारमण
Jagan Mohan. I said right, he's Jagannath. Jagan Mohan Radharamana.
जगन्मोहन राधारमण.
Okay, the song is not completed yet. One more paragraph is there, but we'll see that in the next class. So I'll put the notes. You can practice with the recording of the class. Okay. So shall we learn one more song today, and then we'll complete the Prahalada Charitram, and then we'll leave. So this song is also a very nice bhajan, a very easy bhajan. Okay. I would have written it already. Okay. We'll start. राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे 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 गोविंदा.
राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे 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 गोविंदा.
गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
वृंदावन राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे 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 गोविंदा.
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
वृंदावन चंदा अनाथनाथा दीन बंधु अनाथनाथा
अनाथनाथ
दीन बंधु
वीर बंधु
दीन बंधु
वीर बंधु
दीन बंधु दीन दीन बंधु
दीन बंधु
अनाथनाथा दीन बंधु
अनाथनाथ दीन बंधु.
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे 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 गोविंदा.
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
वृंदावन चंदा
वृंदावन चंदा
अनाथनाथा दीन बंधु
अनाथनाथ दीन बंधु.
गोविंदा नंद कुमार नवनीत चोरा
नंद कुमार नवनीत चोरा
गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
नंद कुमार नवनीत चोरा राधे गोविंदा गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
वृंदावन चंदा
वृंदावन चंद
अनाथनाथा दीन बंधु
अननित नाना दीन बंधु.
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
नंद कुमार नवनीत चोरा राधे गोविंदा
नंद कुमार नवरित चोरा राधे गोविंदा.
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा.
वृंदावन चंदा
वृंदावन चंद
दीन बंधु
One, Radhe Govinda.
Okay, very good. So we have seen two songs. Both these are not completed. One more paragraph is there in both the songs. Okay, we'll see it in the next class. You can practice till now. And in the next class, I'm going to ask many more to sing Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudna and Atma Rama. I'll be asking some more girls. I don't know who is attending regularly. I see Rutvika, I see in boys Satvik. I'm going to ask all of you to sing next class. Okay. Huh?
Mataji.
Okay. Just practice and come. Okay. Okay. Now, see, this it's a beautiful bhajan, no? Radhe, 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 Govinda. Let me tell you the importance of taking Sri Radharani's name. Okay. So we always take Krishna's name, and I have said you multiple times that our karma is that piggy bank which we want to get it empty. And for that, one easiest thing is take Krishna's name. Namasmaranam. We have seen about 4 yugas, Satyuga, then Treta, Dwapara, and
Kali
Kali
Yuga.
Yuga. Correct. So in these 4 yugas, it's very difficult to now can kids go on mute only when you want to answer or speak up unmute. Huh? Okay. Let's go on mute now and you can unmute when you want to speak. Right? Okay. So it is very difficult to obtain Krishna in Satyuga. You have to do a lot of tapas. We also saw that what is tapas, how difficult it is to do, what is the Shakti one has when one does a tapas, how we saw that how he or she will be able to give a shrapam, but then the tapas goes off. How difficult it is to take a sankalpam, which is like take a vow that I'll live this way and do a tapas. So we saw all that. So in that way, in Satyuga, people used to even Rakshasa used to do tapas. We saw that the Rakshasa is there, no Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. They got their the blessings of Brahma of like I should not die, and he was asking all that. Why does he get all that? Because he did tapas. So when you do tapas, you will definitely have a fruit.
Not open
Oh,
weak not open put
enachi?
weak not open put Google open பண்ணல
Yeah,
முடியல
it's there, it's there.
open பண்ண முடியல okay
So what happens is they also did tapas. The Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashibus, those Rakshasas also did tapas. Only then they got what they wanted. So tapas has that much importance and it's very difficult to do tapas. See, anything is tapas. If I decide today that I'll eat only at home, only healthy food, I'll not eat outside at all for next 3 months, for 6 months. That's a sankalpam. I'm taking a vow that I'll do it. Whenever you take a vow, you should stand by it. That is very important. And that is a tapas because you're avoiding something. You are avoiding a luxury, something that you want to enjoy. You're saying, I'll not enjoy. I'll keep away from it. That is a tapas. I'm just saying you example on what the tapas looks like. Because in movies and all, how they show it. Like a person in movies and TV serials and all, how they show it is a person goes, they stand in one leg like this for hours. Then an ant hill is built on them. Like this only they show. But that is something done physically. I'm not saying that is not true. Like that also people have meditated in the past. But tapas simply means taking a sankalpam, remaining, staying away from luxuries and deciding to live a particular way. So there are, even today, there are people who live their life itself as a tapas. So we have our Sringeri mats, the Kanchipuram mats and all the Shankaracharya mats and other Vaishnava mats like Ahobilam, where there are gurus who take, say, Brahmacharyam, who take sannyasam and they live life without any family, anyone, with just in the, service of Krishna, service of the Lord. So that is a very big tapas. So similarly, there are n kinds of tapas. In Satyuga, right, you have to do tapas to obtain the Lord. It's very difficult. Why? Because almost many people were good people. So when everyone is good, see the problem I'll tell you. You are in a class. So you have an exam. In out of 50 people in the class, everyone gets 40 and above out of 50, right? Then it is very difficult to get the first rank, isn't it? Everyone is getting 40 and above out of 50, right? It's very difficult to get the first rank. So the competition is high. Similarly, in those days in Satyuga, a lot of people were good people. The good people lived separately, and the Rakshasas, the ones with evil intentions, they lived separately. They both lived separately in Satyuga. So there was a lot of competition. Many were good people. Everyone was seeking the Lord. So you have to do tapas in order to obtain the Lord. Then when Treta Yuga came, bit of the standard degraded. So what happened then? You have to follow. You need not do tapas, but you have to follow your ways. Be a truthful person. Follow your duties and all that. That is one way by following the shastram and all that to reach the god. So if you see in Treta Yuga, uh, earlier in Satyuga, the nice people and the Rakshasas used to live separately in different lokas. Like Earth, there was some other loka. There are many lokas that our Sanatana Dharma talks about. One day I'll tell you about that. I'll send the picture also. There are 7 lokas down, 7 lokas up. The Sanatana Dharma talks about. So they were living separately. In the Treta Yuga, they started living together. If you see in Ramayana, Ravana was the Rakshasa and Rama was the good one. So Rama was Narayana himself. So they both lived in the same on the same earth, right? Lanka was Ravana's and Rama was somewhere near Uttar Pradesh, which is our Ayodhya. So they lived in the same place. Then came Dwapara Yuga. Krishna's Yuga is Dwapara Yuga. The standard got even more degraded. What happened? We'll learn about the Mahabharata where there were good people Pandavas and bad people Kauravas, the same family. Okay. Now what happens in Kali Yuga? Even more we get degraded. We have good and evil within us. Everyone has some part of good, some part of evil, right? Sometimes what do we do when we feel good about some person, when we care for someone, the good side of us is shown. But sometimes what happens is someone gets couple of marks extra when compared to you in the class, so we are jealous of them. So that time the evil side is coming out. So it's true, it's nothing to be ashamed of. That's how Kali Yuga is. Everyone has good and evil both within them, right? And we also saw that it's not necessary you be really good to obtain Krishna. What did we see? The Dwarapalakas who came as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, then Ravana Kumbhakarna and Sishupala Dhantavakra, they also attained Krishna at the end of the day, right? They were bad people. So this bad and good is a perception. You can be as good as you can. That is essential because that is one way to, enjoy Krishna. But it doesn't matter. Putana, who was killed by Krishna, the Rakshasi, we'll talk about her. She also ended up reaching Krishna, right? So it's just the way is different. Whatever bhava you have towards him. Kamsa, who tried to kill Krishna as soon as he was born, his mama, Kamsa was his mama, who tried to kill Krishna after he was born, he also reached Krishna. You know why? Because every day he keeps thinking about Krishna. What will happen? Krishna will come. Krishna will go up. Will he come and kill me? Will he come and kill me? If you observe, right, if you don't like a person, you think more about them every day than the people you like. If you don't like a person, you'll always be thinking about them. So that's the reason why you should, they are not worth thinking about. If you don't like someone, why do you want to think about them? So you should just keep all those away and instead focus on Krishna. Keep thinking about him. Kamsa was lucky because he considered Krishna only as his enemy. So all the time he was thinking, what if Krishna grows up, and what if he comes back, and what if he kills me? He was always thinking of Krishna all the time till Krishna came back. He was born 14 years after he was in Gokulam and Vrindavan. He came back and he killed Kamsa. Till then he was always thinking of Krishna. But what was the bhavam? How did he think of Krishna? Fear, right? But any bhavam you have towards him, he accepts it, right? So Kamsa also, when Krishna killed Kamsa, they say he pulled his hair above, he lifted his head above, took out the fear out of him, and then he did samharam, like punished Kamsa, killed him off. He was a Rakshasa who troubled all his people in his kingdom, right? Krishna freed them all. So, but he ultimately, death is something we said is unavoidable, but Atma is something which is permanent. So once he was killed by Krishna, he reached Krishna ultimately. Just that the way is different. See, if there's a very good person, there's a Gopika in Vrindavan who always thinks of Krishna, who sings about Krishna, who always takes Krishna's name. After getting old, say 80, 90 years, when she dies, she's going to reach Krishna. But Kamsa, what happened? He was killed by Krishna and he reached Krishna. Just the way is different, but ultimately at the end of the day, you're going to reach Krishna. See, that's the thing. So that's the perception of good and bad. So it's okay to have good and bad within us. In Kali Yuga, we people have good and bad within ourselves. And it's nothing embarrassing about. So we can try as much as possible to be good, but it's okay. However we are, we are. It's because of our karma, it's because of our nature. Right? So what is the way in Kali Yuga to reach Krishna quickly? We said Nama Sankirtanam. Nama Sankirtanam means like in Satyuga, you need not do tapas and all. Like in Treta Yuga, you need not follow Shastram, this thing, that thing, do yajnas, nothing. Just take his name. Keep taking his name again and again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So as you take his name, you automatically get purified from inside and your karma gets empty. And one day you'll reach him whenever it's your time. But why did we start this conversation? We were talking about the importance of the name of Sri Radharani. We all take Krishna's name so that we reach him. You know whose name Krishna takes? Krishna keeps taking Radha's name. The way we chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna takes, it seems Krishna takes Radha's name. He says Radhi, 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 Radhi. Because Krishna is Purusha and Radha is Prakriti. They both are inseparable. They are one and the same. It's just that we see them in a different form. So the more softer part or side of Krishna, the Prakriti, is Sri Radharani. Sri Radharani is the energy, is the Moola Jivanam of Krishna. Right? So Krishna himself, he takes Radharani's name. So what happens? If you take Krishna's name, he comes, but he tests you a lot. He's a bit tough, no? Because the way your teacher tests you in the class, he tests you a lot, right? But whenever you take your mother's name, you're hurt, or you want your mother's help, when you take your mother's name, your mother comes running because she's a mother. She loves you, right? So when you take Krishna's name, he comes, but he tests you a lot. He's a very tough person. That is very true. But when you take Radha's name, she comes away running for you because she is Radharani. When Radha comes away running, Krishna comes running behind her. So you'll get both Krishna and Radha. So Radha's name has so much importance. That's what I'm saying you. That's why Krishna is always called Radha Raman. He's called Radha Krishna. We put her name in the front and then put his name. We call him Radha Krishna, right? So it's so auspicious and more auspicious to take Radha's name than even than taking Krishna's name. So that's why we learned this bhajan. Radhe, 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 Govinda. If you go to Vrindavan, right, it's somewhere near Delhi in North India. Vrindavan was a place where Krishna and Radha lived in their childhood. Everyone, when they greet you, they'll not say hello, they'll not say hi. They'll say Radhe, 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 Radhe. So it's a practice. They're so lucky that it's a practice for them to take Radha's name, right? So whenever you can, keep taking Krishna's name, take Radha's name, take Krishna's name along with Radha's name. Okay. Now we have only from 15 minutes left and we will complete the Prahalada Charitram today because it has been delayed for a lot of classes. There are 2 offline kids who are not there. But the thing is that even to listen to Prahalada Charitram, you need some bhagyam, right? There might be sometimes it gets missed out. That's okay. But we'll complete the Prahalada Charitram today. Can someone online tell me what is the flashback? Till where did we see?
Hiranyakashipu, Prahalada told Krishna's name and chanting the Krishna's name, and Hiranyakashipu was angry.
Hiranyakashipu was angry. Anyone online wants to try? No. Okay, fine. So what happened? Prahalada was born to Hiranyakashipu. He was taking Narayana's name. We saw about the Ashtakshara mantram, Om Namo Narayanaya. He was taking Om Namo Narayana's name. He was saying Om Namo Narayana. But Hiranyakashipu wanted everyone to take his name, Om Namo Hiranyakashipu, something like that, right? So Hiranyakashipu wanted everyone to take his name. So he was very angry with Prahalada. So he tried telling Prahalada that don't take Narayana's name, take my name. I'm greater than him. But Prahalada has already been blessed with the knowledge of Bhakti by Narada Maharishi when he was present in his mother's Garbham. No, at that time itself, he has been blessed by Narayana mantra. So he kept taking only Narayana's name and he was a devout bhakt of Krishna, of Narayana. Then what happened? Hiranyakashipu at one point of time, he was so angry that he didn't want to waste time on Prahalada. So he was a Rakshasa. And now you will realize how Rakshasa are generally, what is their nature. So Hiranyaksha decided that I'll kill Prahalada. It's very weird, no? He's the father, but he's okay to kill his own son. Just because the son is not taking his name and is taking Narayana's name. Right? This is how Rakshasas are. This is the evil tendency, right? So what happened? Hiranyakashipu said, "Now I'll kill Prahalada." So what happened? Hiranyakashipu had a sister. Her name was Holika. Holika was her name. Hiranyaksha we saw where in um, Varaha Avataram as a boar, Narayana come and killed the Rakshasa who tried to harm the Mother Earth. Hiranyaksha's brother was Hiranyakashipu, and they had a sister also whose name is Holika. So Holika had a similar blessing that she will not be burnt by fire. What happens if you put a name in the your hand in the fire? Your hand is burnt. It's extremely painful, right? She'll not get burnt in the fire. That is one vardhan, one blessing that she had. She also did tapas and she got it. But yeah, what is the vardhan that Hiranyakashipu got? I should not be killed in the day or in the night.
Evening.
Or in the house or outside the house.
Very good. Then
Uh,
neither by a living thing nor by a
Non-living
non-living
thing.
thing. All this he has got as blessing, right? And he has kept it in his pocket. Similarly, Holika also had a blessing that I'll not be burnt by fire. Okay. Then what does Hiranyakashipu did? He said, Holika is now Atte. She is the aunt of Prahalada. Now Hiranyakashipu said to Holika, you take Prahalada, you make him sit on your lap, and you sit inside the fire. Now Prahalada will get burnt, but Holika will not burn because she has that blessing. Then Holika did that. She sat, she took Prahalada on her lap, and the fire was set, and they both started burning. And Holika knew that she'll not be burnt. She thought Prahalada will get burnt. But Prahalada was continuously chanting Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, or Hare Krishna, whatever, however you imagine. Right? So then what happened? Holika, Prahalad, fire was not affecting Prahalada, but Holika was getting burnt. She had a blessing that she'll not be burnt, but she started getting burnt. And Prahalad, nothing happened to Prahalada. Who saved him? Narayana saved him. Because his bhakti and his confidence in Narayana is so much that he saves him. Even Krishna, what he says in Bhagavad Gita, right? There's a shloka which we learn when we learn some important shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. At that time, I'll tell you. There's one important shloka. This also comes in Vishnu Sahasranamam. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasite tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam mahamyam. One who surrenders without any expectations to me, one who always keep thinking of me, one who always takes my name, I protect them. I am responsible for their well-being. So says Krishna. It's like Krishna is giving a wow. You surrender to me, I'll take care of you. Right? Prahalada is an example of whatever Krishna has said is true. Because when Prahalada surrendered and he completely did a Sharanagati to Narayana, Narayana saved him from the fire, and Holika got burnt. She was burnt down to ashes. There is a festival that we celebrate mostly in the parts of North India, celebrating this event that Prahalada was saved and Holika was burnt down. Do you know what is the festival? Think of it. What is the name of the Rakshasi?
Holi.
What is the festival?
Holi.
Correct. The festival is Holi. In the north of India, they celebrate Holi. In the day before, the night before Holi, they set all the sticks and woods and all that, and they light the fire, and all the old things they put it in. Like we do for Bogi, Pongal, no? Similar to that, they do it during Holi in north of India. So that is because Holika was burned down to ashes on that day, and Prahalada was saved. Now Holika is gone. The Hiranyakashipu is only remaining. He tried n number of ways to kill Prahalada, his own son. Prahalada was pushed off from the cliff, from the top of the hill. He was pushed down by the soldiers, by Hiranyakashipu's soldiers. But nothing happened to Prahalada. He was lifted by the air and he came back. Similarly, Prahalada was. He also tried to kill Prahalada by making the elephant. Those days, kings had big elephants, no, by making the elephant stab him. But the elephant didn't stab Prahalada. It came before Prahalada and it did namaskaram, took above his trunk and it did namaskaram to Prahalada. Why? Because Prahalada is a bhakt of Narayana. He's a bhakt of Krishna. So we say a slokam in the very starting, right? In the when we say the Guru slokams, we say that Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Advaita means not, there is no two, everything is one. What does that means is when you are a devout bhakt of Krishna, there is no difference between Krishna and you. You both are same. As I have already said, when you're a big bhakt of Krishna, Krishna pulls you towards him and he makes you like him. So there'll be no difference when you're a devout bhakt of Krishna. So the Prahlada seemed to be Krishna himself, Narayana himself to that elephant. So the elephant did the namaskar. Similarly, once what happened, one more technique what he did, he put Prahlada in jail and he said, no, don't give him any food, let him die. And Prahalada's mother was crying because her child is suffering, but she was not able to give the food because she was restricted by the king's soldiers. Then what happened? Mahalakshmi, Narayana's wife, Sri Radharani, right, who is the better of him, she herself came and she, in the form of Prahalada's mother, like Prahalada's mother, she came and she fed Prahalada. So Prahalada had nice food, and who was the one who fed it? Sri Mahalakshmi herself, Sri Radharani herself fed him, right? So Prahalada was safe. At the end of all this, no, Hiranyakashipu was so angry and he pulled Prahalada and he started asking Prahalada, I'm going to I myself am going to kill you away now. I'm going to cut your head off. Now you tell me who's going to come and save me. Prahalada said, Narayana will come and save me. But there was no Narayana at that place. Hiranyakashipu said, where is your Narayana? Show him, where is your Narayana? Right? Narayana is there everywhere. In Purusha Suktam is a part of Vedam, where it will come Atyadik Dashangulam, where the Atma is, and inside the Atma, like in an atom like structure, where Narayana is sitting. And Narayana is also there in the pillar. Narayana is also there in the piece of dust. He is also there in the plant. He's also there in the leaf. He's there in the non-living thing. He's there in the living thing. He's everywhere. He's Sarvavyapi. Right? Krishna is Sarvavyapi. So Prahalada said, he's Sarvavyapi. My Swami is Sarvavyapi. Then Hiranyakashipu didn't believe it. And Hiranyakashipu, in a lot of anger, asked Prahalada, where is he? You're saying he's in this pillar. I'm going to break this pillar now. Let's see if he's inside the pillar. He said this and he took his gada and he broke the pillar. And when he broke the pillar, Sri Narasimha Swami, with a lot of anger, with a lot of rage, came out of that pillar. First half was lion, second half was human. Why? Why was first half lion and second half human? What did Hiranyakashipu ask? He asked that I should neither be killed by a human nor be killed by any animal. Did he ask or not? This was one of his varams that he got. So he asked, I should not be killed by a human also, I should not be killed by an animal also. So Narayana came as half human, half animal. Now whatever varam he has got, it will not be broken, no? So Brahma has to keep the vow that he has given to Hiranyakashipu. That is not broken. He said neither human nor animal. What is Narasimha Swami? He's half human, half animal. You can't put him in human also, you can't put him in animal also. So he came as Narasimha Swami. The below part was, below half was a human, above half was lion. Why lion? Why not any other animal? Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, we saw that day also the shloka, among all the bhaktas and Prahalada, among all the animals I'm lion, says Krishna. So he came with all rage and anger as Narasimha Swami out of the pillar. And what he did, it was Sandhya Kalam. What did he ask? I should not be killed in the morning, I should not be killed in the night. to Sandhya Kalam. The Sandhya Kalam is the transition from day to night, 5, 5:30, 6, that timing. Right? Even in your house, sometimes elders say that you should not cut nails during this time, you should not sleep during that time, during Sandhya Kalam and all that. Why? Because Sandhya Kalam is when Narayana as Narasimha Swami killed Hiranyakashipu. Because he asked, I should not be killed in the day, I should not be killed in the night, not in the evening. So the Sandhya Kalam, the transition period is when Narasimha killed Hiranyakashipu. So now Narasimha Swami is picking out all the loopholes in whatever varams Hiranyakashipu has asked, right? In the Sandhya Kalam he came. Third, what did he ask? You should not be killed inside the house, or neither should I be killed outside the house. So Narasimha Swami took him to the doorstep and he took him to the doorstep and killed him on the doorstep. That's why your parents say that never sit on the doorstep. You should not just sit on the doorstep. Why? Because Hiranyakashipu was killed by Narasimha Swami on the doorstep, the step of the house. So it's neither inside the house nor outside the house, right? It's on the step of the house. So that's where he was killed. And he also asked the Varam that I should not be killed on the earth also. I should not be killed on the heaven, like in the air also. I should not be killed in the earth also. I should not be killed. So what Narasimha Swami did, he took Hiranyakashipu, he kept him on his lap and he killed him. And what last thing he asked? I should
Without
not be killed. Huh?
he should not be killed with any
Living
living
or
weapons.
non-living. Correct. So, what did Narasimha Swami do? He came as lion with rage. He had big nails. So, these nails can neither be called living nor be called non-living. I'll tell you why. Because it is dead cells only, basically. So, how can you call it living? It's dead cells. But when a person dies, right, when physically a person dies, you can go and Google. Even for 1 week, see, in our sampradayam, we generally burn away the body. But in some sampradayams, if you see other religions and all, they bury it, right? If you see that the body still grows, like the nails still grows for 1 week even after you're dead. So that way, the nail is classified. You can neither classify it as non-living thing nor classify it as living thing. So what Narasimha Swami did, he kept all the promises that Brahma gave to Hiranyakashipu. Yet he came out of the pillar with a lot of rage just for Prahalada. And he took him in the Sandhya Kalam, he took him to the doorstep, he kept him on his lap with his nails, he tore Hiranyakashipu apart and he killed and he saved Prahalada. Right? After that, he was in a lot of anger, and Prahalada, when he prayed to his Swami, he came back to normal and blessed Prahalada. So this is how Prahalada was blessed. So this is a moral on when you surrender to him without any expectation, in all confidence. You see, when you pray to Krishna, Krishna, please do this for me. You should not, like have a question if will Krishna do? Will Krishna really do? You should not have this question. You should surrender yourself to him in full confidence, right? When you pray that, oh Krishna, I have studied well, but please ensure I write the exam, you should believe in him that he will give what you asked for. Even if he doesn't give what you asked for, he has a better plan because he sees a bigger picture. Might be he is teaching you something. So even when he doesn't give what you asked for, he's going to give you something better than what you asked for. So with full confidence in him, you have to surrender. That's what Prahalada did. Prahalada Swami did, and he got saved by Narasimha Swami. He got Krishna's blessings, right? So, if you, who was the role model if you want to be a good bhakt of Narayana, a good bhakt of Krishna, right? Prahalada Swami is the role model. We saw the Bhagavad Gita shloka last time where Krishna says, amongst the bhaktas, I am Prahalada, right? So this is the Prahalada Charitram. One of the, you should always keep this in mind. How Prahalada, as a small little boy, 6 or 7-year-old boy, who had so much confidence in Krishna that even when elephants came, even when he was thrown away from the cliff, when he was put in fire, he didn't fear at all because he had the confidence Krishna will save. Similarly, have the confidence in Krishna and keep chanting his name, keep chanting Radharani's name. Okay, that's all for today's class. We'll see the next time, and next time I'm going to ask many of you to sing. You should unmute and sing. Okay?
Mataji, you said
Ah.
that Anandya Chinta Entama
Okay, Mataji.
Slokam.
Okay, Mataji.
You said that Anandya Chinta Entama Slokana Mataji.
Ah.
We learned in tuition before only Mataji that sloka.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you for
Very
teaching,
nice.
Mataji.
Very nice. Very nice.
Teaching Mataji. Thanks for teaching
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Thanks for teaching Mataji. Thanks for teaching Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you. Bye.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.